Last week, the most anticipated game of 2020 was finally released, and I also got it as a huge Cyberpunk fan. And unfortunately for console gamers, the release didn't go very smoothly, as the PC version has got some great reviews, but on the other hand, the console versions have gotten very poor reviews. I mean, there are literally not reviews at all on Metacritic as of now. Only a couple, as there are many reviews on PC version, and I really don't know what the fuck happened. I mean, the game was 7 years in development. It was announced in 2013, and it got delayed multiple times, and just this year it got delayed like four times, I think. Like, it was supposed to come on spring this year, but of course the pandemic struck the whole world, and that changed the plans, I guess. And next it was supposed to come out on September, then October, then November, and finally it got released 10th of December last week. And here's my copy. It's still on plastic cover, and I explain why I still have this on plastic cover. There are pretty much two reasons, main reasons. One is, and the most important one, is that, like I said, the game as of now, it's a kind of mess. Very poor performance on both PS4 and Xbox One. Well, at least on standard PS4 and standard Xbox One. I think it runs better on PlayStation 4 Pro and Xbox One X. And especially if you play this PS4 version on PlayStation 5, well, those couple who are fortunate enough to have the fucking console, like, unlike 98% of us gamers who don't have it yet because of the fucking... Oh, I'm not going there. You know what I was supposed to say. But let's stick to the Cyberpunk here. Yeah, because it's a kind of mess right now. There are so many bugs and glitches and just poor, unacceptable performance on standard PS4 that I only have. I have the original PS4, not the Pro model. So I'd rather wait to play this, like, maybe until I have the PS5, because what I have heard, the PS5 will have updates for this game. It will run 60 frames per second, maybe upscaled to 4K, I think, whereas the PS4 version will run at 720p or 900p, I think, something like that, but definitely not even 1080p. It will not run 1080p on standard PS4. Maybe on Pro model it will. So yeah, I'd rather uh, wait that this game will get patched up and more on par to the PC version, like in the performance level. Of course, you can't have the same performance on the, like, if you have high-end PCs. That's way more powerful than PS4, but I'm sure that they can make these console versions also work nicely, because underneath all the bad performance and bugs and glitches, this is a great game, as the PC reviews has already shown. It's a great game, so I'm definitely not regretting buying this, because I have I I'm sure that they will patch this, and uh, as a matter of fact, I've read that 2 days ago the I think the PC version and PS4 version. I'm not sure about the Xbox One version, if that has already got the first uh, patch, but the PS4 got a huge patch 2 days ago, like waiting like 18 gigabytes patch. So I'm already uh, quite sure that that will definitely improve the performance and also clear out some of the craziest bugs and glitches of the game. And I'm sure that there will be many more patches, because I just can't think that the CD Projekt Red doesn't want to make these console versions also work nicely as the PC version, because I think they are very dedicated to this game, because it was like their child for 7 years, and they just can't abandon this like post-release now. Of course not. That would be just freaking stupid. So yeah, that's the most important reason, and the reason B is that I'm struggling with the storage space on my PS4. As of now, I only have like little less than 60 gigabytes free, and what I have heard, it says on the back that it requires a 70 gigabytes of minimum, but after all the day one patches and the latest patch, I've read that the file size rises above 100 gigabytes. So there's no way, as of now, I don't have enough space for this game to install on my PS4. So it remains on the plastic cover until either I get PS5 or I get enough free space for my PS4. But most likely I will wait for my PS5, because this will perform much better on PS5. So I don't have any hurries playing this game, and I just got it. I just got it because I got it so cheap. it was so cheap. I got it from a local electronic store or entertainment electronic store, and I only it was only 40 euros. I mean, paying 40 euros on release date, that's quite crazy, because this is the 70 euro game or 60 euro game on like most of the stores that sells this, and it's 70 euros on PS Store, the digital version. So when I say I got this for 40 euros, it was a bargain. I just had to get it. And also the 40 euro campaign was only last week. So as of from today, it's back to the normal price on that store from which I bought this. So yes, and what are the other things to talk about the Cyberpunk? Oh yeah, like I said, I'm a huge Cyberpunk fan, and since we haven't heard anything of a new Deus Ex game after the Mankind Divided, which I'm quite surprised that we haven't heard anything about the next Deus Ex game, but maybe it's because what I've heard, the Mankind Divided didn't sell very well, and maybe that's the reason they like put it on hiatus, like put it on hold, the whole series. It will definitely continue. I'm like 100 or 99% sure that the series will continue one day. But yeah, it didn't sell that well like Eidos was hoping for. So, but yeah, at least we got now the Cyberpunk 2077 that is what I have seen, very familiar game to those who love Deus Ex series, and it's a well, if you compare this, what I understand, to Deus Ex games, this is more like a open world game, and later in this video I will talk about like my relationship to open world games. I'm not a big fan of like really open world games. You can go anywhere, do whatever you want. There are no, orders or limits where you can go, pretty much. I'm not a big fan of those games, but what I have understand, this is more open world than any Deus Ex game, because Deus Ex games are more like semi-open world. There are like many paths you can take, but still there are restrictions, and those game worlds aren't as huge as like many like hugely open world games are, like this and Red Dead Redemption games and GTA, and well, there are so many open world games like Skyrim. Yeah, there are so many to just mention all them. So yeah, and I really like this box. Very rarely you can see games in these kind of boxes that are like there's a I'm not plastic. There are like what do you call it? Well, there's a cover. Uh, there's a like I don't know what it's in English, but there's a, let's say, just a hard paper cover, like, and inside there's the basic plastic came this can't think of what this also is called, but yeah, I like this package, and it also includes, oh yes, it includes 2 Blu-ray discs, so that also means that the game is freaking huge. Also there's World Compendium, I don't know what maybe World Map or something. No, there's game map individually. Stickers, postcards, and like I said, game map, and digital content access. And there's also the collector's box of this game, which is like this big, and includes some figures, and I don't even know what the hell that contains, but it's fucking expensive as hell. I saw it, it costs like 360 euros. I mean, it's crazy expensive. But yeah, there are always collectors that just want those freaking huge boxes, and who doesn't have any shortage of money. There's always those gamers. But yeah, let's just wrap this up, this Cyberpunk talk or discussion, that I really hope that it will get patched as quickly as possible. Like I said, I don't have any hurries playing it, so I can wait for my PS5 to play it on my PS5, because I will get so much better performance from playing on that console than my standard PS4. And yeah, I'm pretty sure they will definitely fix this, and we can also enjoy this game on consoles too, not just PC gamers who can enjoy this game. And other game that I just bought, which isn't new game, but it's almost, let's say, 2.5-year-old game, but definitely many considers it as one of the best, or even the best PS4 game that has ever been released on that system. And I'm going to talk about my history on that. I'm not going to say that game series, reveal that yet, but I can say that the reason why I have not played the latest game of this game series is because I had misunderstood it, because I really thought that the game was open world game, like because of the earlier games on the series definitely weren't open world. They were in fact very restricted. There was like one determined path you only took, and it was very linear games. Um, but yeah, I just recently read on the internet that uh, there are also many other like me who thought game, this latest game of the series, was open world game, but in fact it's not. It's more like a Deus Ex style semi-open world. There are like branching paths you can take uh, that just you know rewards players who just uh, branch from the path, and there are lots of secrets and just stuff to find. So it's a kind of semi-open world that I really like. I really like the semi-open world games that has the kind of freedom that you don't have to always go in one direction, but there are like paths that goes to secrets, and just the game rewards player for exploration. And I have played all but one exception, all but one the game series games, and what I can count there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is like the sixth game of the series. If I no, no, it's the seventh. Yes, seventh game of the series, but it's just called. It doesn't have a number, numerical at the end of the title. So this is the game. God of War 2018 game. I finally freaking got this. Uh, and I've been a big fan of the series. Like I said, I have played the first two God of Wars on PS2. They were great, especially the second. I have played God of War 3 on PS3. That was great. I have played the two PSP titles, Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta. They were like one of the best PSP games. I would say they are among the best PSP games ever released, alongside, I think, Silent Hill, Origins, and Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Those are like I think the best PSP games, and also Gran Turismo portable, or just Gran Turismo on PSP. That was also great. But yeah, I really thought for so long that this game is like a hugely open world game, but it's not, and that pretty much sealed the deal that okay, I am going to get this game, because that was the only sole reason why I haven't bought this already, like 2 years ago when this was released. Yeah, and what I've only seen very brief moments of this game, like only a minute or two of gameplay, but that already has shown me that the game series has progressed quite a lot from the earlier titles. Earlier titles were like very Devil May Cry style, um, like the camera angles and camera work were like identical to also to all Devil May Cry titles and Bayonetta titles. You know, the uh, kind of fixed camera angles, but the camera was still panning and following you in some way. Uh, but yeah, what I've seen, this is like entirely over the shoulder. I think what I have understood and saw, that this God of War is over the shoulder and behind. It's like a third person view, which I like, and I still don't know pretty much anything about this game, like not story wise or pretty much not even gameplay wise that much. So it's very interesting for me to finally play this, because I don't really have any expectations other than I know it's a fucking masterpiece, because it's like average of 94 out of 100 on Metacritic. It's like one of the best reviewed PS4 games of all time. And like I say, many consider this is the best, maybe the best PS4 game ever released, and it's exclusively on PS4 and not just multi-platform game. So I would say at least the best exclusive game on PS4. So yeah, those are my couple of new games that I have bought. And yeah, like I just mentioned briefly, that I'm still very much pissed off and just frustrating to wait for the freaking PS5, and just it fucking annoys me to read like every freaking day some news, some bad news of PS5, whether it's about scalpers or some other bad news regarding the console. I'm beginning to, think that maybe I don't even get the console on the first quarter of next year, like January, February, March. I'm beginning to lose hope that I will get it in that time period. I'm just, okay, at least give me the freaking console. I don't really care anymore when, but I just want it, period. But yeah, that's it for this video. Nothing more to really say, but yeah. I forgot to say, I also got this really cheap. This was only 10 euros. So these combined, I only paid 50 euros, like from these. I think it's a really great bargain. And if you disagree, you are wrong. But yeah. And last few of these games, still on plastic cover before the video ends. Like that. And see you on the next video. Don't know if I will upload new video before Christmas. I don't think so. So maybe the next video will be after the holidays or after the new year. So maybe my next video will see you in 2021. Who knows? I don't even know, but maybe we'll see next time 2021. And if that's the case, I will already say that happy holidays and happy new year to everyone. Bye.